Hello. Welcome and welcome back to Heretic Owl Tarot. If you're here, you are a 1-4 or the investigator opportunist profile in human design. If you don't know, you can access a link below to get your human design chart, and it'll tell you on there your profile. If you don't care, then welcome. Pull up a chair. If this resonates, great. All are welcome. Except those that, want to do harm. Let me just, close a few doors there. Not all are welcome. Anyway, okay. Focus. So I pulled some information, just a quick little blurb from Jess Fields' Instagram. She puts out a lot of great information about human design. I did one of her foundational courses also. So I'll link her Instagram below also. She's a great resource for all things human design. So it says the 1-4 and the 4-1 profiles, how each human design profile leads or influences. With a 1 in your profile, your ability to master a subject is a gift to the world. You are naturally driven to become an authority on a topic. Give yourself time and space to learn through observation and permission to invest in your foundations, including home, career, knowledge, and relationships. And with a 4 in your profile, you have a powerful influence within your circle of closest connections. You have a knack for being with the right people at the right time. You are able to connect other people to opportunities, and others do the same for you. If you feel you lack close connections, lean on your natural friendliness and charisma to pull more people into your sphere. Love that. What do you think? Does it resonate? Does it sound like you? And of course, we'll get into the tarot message here. We're looking for a general message for our investigator opportunists. A few more shuffles here. Okay. These cards are so big, it's like hard to hold on to them. There we go. Okay. Here we go. We have the 5 of Cups, the 8 of Wands, 2 of Wands, 3 of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the 6 of Pentacles. We have the 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Interesting start for you guys. We'll go through, of course, each one of these cards here. And we start with the 5 of Cups. Okay. So your feelings and your thoughts about those feelings are not in a great place, according to this. The 5 of Cups talks about grief. It talks about loss disappointment. The Three of Swords talks about heartbreak, betrayal, rejection, disappointment. This is definitely like the not self themes. Like manifestors, their not self theme is anger. Projectors are bitter. Manifesting generators and generators are frustrated. And reflectors, I believe, are disappointed. Of course, though, I mean, this could be an actual situation. Like you could have gone through a recent breakup, whether that's romantic, friendships, platonic, business related, right? I mean, it would depend on your situation here. But also, you know, in the Five of Cups, there's 3 cups, and in here they're all broken. But there's still 2 cups left. So it's almost like, you know, this search to find, almost like find where you fit in, which is kind of subjective, I feel, you know, like quote unquote fit in, right? I mean, Brene Brown has a beautiful spiel about belonging. And I say that because, you know, I mean, we have the Two of Cups here, which is generally sharing, you know, your passion, your love, your creation, right? Like with somebody else. And with there being 3 cups that haven't worked so far, and we have the Three of Swords down here, which, like I said, you know, swords have to do with our thoughts, our perceptions, how we perceive our realities. It's our ego. Like how our limiting thoughts were created, how our self-sabotaging behaviors were created. That's the Three of Swords. But I mean, this could just even be something that you are starting to look at. Like maybe you're doing some deep inner child healing, which is awesome. I'm all for that. And if this was, you know, a breakup or a dissolution of some sort of a relationship, you know, I'm sending all my love to you. And it's interesting because we move on to the Eight of Wands here. And the Eight of Wands, like it could have come out of the blue. It could have happened very quickly. Because the Eight of Wands is fast moving. It's generally, you know, wands having to do with action, communication. I see them as being the information cards also. So like I said, you know, and with it kind of flying in towards these 2 cards, that's why, you know, like I get this feeling that it could have happened very quickly, or it could have been something that was just totally unexpected. And we have this Queen of Cups here. And the Queen of Cups talks about healing. It's compassion, empathy. And, you know, we have this whale here that's diving deeper, right? Like diving into the water here. And this cup is all the way down here. So again, you know, I mean, this situation could be bringing up some really deep rooted feelings within yourself. And you could be even navigating those things like, why am I having the reaction to the situation that I'm having? Because it all comes from somewhere, right? Like our coping mechanisms, again, the way that we perceive things, we can follow those crumbs all the way back to a period generally in our childhood where the same feelings were present. It may not have even been a situation that was like closely related, but you just remember the feeling of abandonment or the feeling of rejection or, grieving something, the loss of something here. And interestingly enough, I feel like this cup right here looks like a whale. And we have a whale here. Which is kind of interesting. I mean, this could be like a guardian in your life or somebody that you look up to. This could be somebody who was kind of like your pillar of strength type of thing. Gosh, I'm sorry. I'm not going to lie. Like this it feels like just very heavy. Because it's also almost kind of feels like kind of going back into your shell or like feeling like you want to avoid an emotion or avoid whatever this is bringing up for you. And what I'm like seeing over here that, there's these chains down here. And it almost kind of seems like, interestingly enough, it may hurt, of course. And, it may be something that you find yourself sad about, but it's almost kind of like there's something here that like the chains were released. Very interesting. And, we have the Two of Wands over here, which talks, it's this feeling of like now it's having to decide what you're going to do next. Because it's kind of like this has kind of thrown you for a loop a little bit. And now it's like, now what do I do? And interestingly enough, again, I mean, this lioness is looking at this situation. And, like I was saying over here with these chains, there's a real opportunity. Of course, I don't want to make light, right? Like I'm not trying to say this sucks, but look at the positive. I'm just saying what I observe on the table because it could even just be something that you file away in the back of your head for the time being. And eventually, because I feel like, the grieving process is very important. For me, I'm one of those people. Well, I should say I've become one of those people because I wasn't always. But it's almost like, this situation has really kind of opened up some possibilities. And this, the Six of Pentacles is generally a card of like give and take. It's about reciprocity. Like the energy that you put out is what you get back. But the caveat to that is, like in this card specifically, we have this bird up here. I think it's called like an ox. It might just be called like an ox bird or something like that. Anyway, but these birds eat the ticks off of the ox. So that's, the ox tolerate the birds because the birds eat the ticks off of them. But sometimes they go a little bit further and they start pecking into some flesh there. So there's a message about not, is that focused? I think so. Okay. There's a message there about not giving too much. And I think, we're all conditioned to have little to no boundaries, which is why, like so many people, and I was and still have the tendency to be the type of person that oversteps boundaries. And when I do that, I know that I'm lacking my own boundaries. So, like I said, there's a message in here about being sure to take care of yourself, like being sure that you're not giving more than what you're getting back from the situation. It could just be an energy exchange. It could be, again, in a relationship where you're carrying the majority of the load of the relationship, like you have the majority of the responsibilities or whatever the case may be. Even having to do with work. It's, again, making sure that doing your best, I should say, because I know it's easier said than done, but, like putting up boundaries and not being taken advantage of or being exploited, right? But this could also be that there might be some unexpected help coming in. And this would be, again, like with you guys having that fourth line in your profile, this would be reaching into your network and just putting a word out that you are, whatever the case may be, you're looking for a place to stay temporarily or more permanent. You're looking for a new job. You're looking for whatever the case may be. And it's not necessarily like broadcasting to like everybody that you know, but it could just be mentioning it to one friend or your nearest and dearest. And maybe at some point they hear something through their grapevine and they bring it back to you. That's how that works. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. And the Nine of Pentacles, I love that they're hibernating. Because this to me has this feeling of it is going to be okay. And you don't even necessarily have to do much in order for it to be that way, to turn out okay. Because this I almost said the bird. This bear is hibernating. And the Nine of Pentacles is about individual success, financial independence in general. I mean, this is generally a single person but all of their needs are met. Pentacles having to do with our money, how we make it, how we spend it, our time, how we make and spend it, our resources, materials, it's even our physical body, right? So, you know, knowing that everything is going to work out around you. And this could even just be, you know, knowing that there's going to come a point where you can hibernate and rest and rejuvenate. And I love that we have, oh my God, I love that we have the Two of Cups behind here. Because here's these Two of Cups on the Five of Cups over here, right? We have the Two Cups still standing, and here they are. And, you know, again, like, so we have these two elephants, and each one of them are pouring into each other's cup. That's what this is. Equal give and take, right? You're not giving more than what you're getting. You're not getting more than you're giving. Both parties in this situation are equally capable and willing to fill the cup that they're responsible for. I effing love that. There's a lion up there again. These two, you clearly find, you know, a direction to head in. We have the 10 of effing cups here. Are you joking me? This is like the minor arcana card to the sun card. It's like everything good. Happy home, happy life, happy family, happy job, happy business. It's like, you know, all these animals here. I think of like Ace Ventura. But it's like everybody's needs are being met. Everybody has a sense of fulfillment here. The Knight of Cups, there's an offer coming. An offer of love even. The Knight of Pentacles. It may be a little bit slow moving. Don't get discouraged if it takes a little bit of time. But I love this. I love, oh my, I just, if this is the energy that you're in, just know, just rest assured that what is coming out of this situation, where you will be, is in such a better place. I just posted this, I didn't post it on my Instagram, but somebody sent it to me, and it was like a seed and there was a thunderstorm or like a lightning storm above. It's just a little cute illustration. You know, it's just a cloud with a lightning bolt. And then there was a line, and on the other side, it's a big, beautiful tree. The sun is shining. And under the seed, it says, "This isn't what I asked for." And then under the tree, it says, "But it was exactly what I needed." I'll post it on my Instagram if you care. If you care just to see it. It'll be on there. My Instagram is linked below. Also, just keep scrolling through all my little chitter chatter in the description below. And like I said, I'll post Jess Fields. It's just Jess, JES .Fields. She's on Instagram also. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for allowing me to read your cards. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.